A report released by a U.S. Senate investigative committee paints a disturbing picture of a crisis in our nation's federal prisons, including one in Central Florida.
It involves the sexual abuse of female inmates. West 2's Amanda Dukes joins us with what the report reveals. Amanda.
Well, this 30-page report took 8 months to put together, and it's a searing indictment of the Bureau of Prisons for failing to protect female inmates from sexual abuse at the hands of everyone from a warden to a chaplain, and much of that abuse took place at a prison right here in Sumter County. A Senate committee report on the sexual abuse of female inmates in federal prisons reveals extremely disturbing details. Investigators say the abuse went on in 2/3 of federal prisons for over a decade, including multiple cases at FCC Coleman in Sumter County.
Our findings are deeply disturbing and demonstrate, in my view, that the BOP is failing systemically to prevent, detect, and address sexual abuse of prisoners by its own employees.
The hearing included statements from 3 former inmates. All of their abusers have been convicted. Survivor Breanne Moore said a supervisor at a federal prison in West Virginia raped her 5 times and threatened retaliation if she spoke out.
It is hard to fully describe how this felt. The captain already had complete control over my day-to-day life and was now enforcing control over my body.
The committee's findings claim the perpetrators included male employees at all levels of the prison hierarchy, including a warden and a pastor. It also criticized the Justice Department for declining to investigate 6 male officers at Coleman who were accused of abusing prisoners, but never prosecuted and who retired with full benefits. The problems at Coleman first came to light a few years ago after several female inmates came forward. In May of 2021, the federal government paid out at least $1.25 million to settle sex abuse lawsuits involving 15 different women who had served time at Coleman.
This situation is intolerable. Sexual abuse of inmates is a gross abuse of human and constitutional rights and cannot be tolerated by the United States Congress.
Another revelation from the report is that hundreds of sexual abuse charges are among a backlog of 8,000 misconduct cases yet to be investigated by the Bureau of Prisons. The committee holding the hearing hopes there will be some major changes moving forward. Amanda Dukes reporting. Jim?